Go ahead.
We're hitting wet.
We're going to give them a tour. Today you're going to get a tour by Darren. So just want to give you some things. Our herbs are doing awesome. The hosta took finally and coming up and blooming. But all the herbs are doing really, really nice. Basil's doing nice.
Picking some pretty soon.
We ended up having to buy some thyme, and that's oregano, and that's the rosemary. And he went and bought some sage. Is that both sage?
Mm-hmm.
Different kinds.
Yes, that's pineapple sage.
Oh, pineapple sage. Ooh. Mint's doing great. You see there's a mint coming up over on the other side of that rock.
Hmm?
Isn't that a mint?
No, it's a weed.
Oh, is that a weed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was the whole idea of putting rocks around them so they don't spread too much.
What are you doing?
Those are doing good, although something ate one of them and it's down. But Darren put up some fence. We still got to paint that portion, but we put some fence up. We got some fence for free, and we reused it to keep the chickens and stuff over on that side.
Between them,
I'm gonna go this way. Let's go this way.
between them and him, they keep tearing cans out.
Take a little walk over to the onions. I could hear them calling. At this point in time, there's a lot in that middle one. They are starting to bulb. So not all of them, but a lot of them are.
That's the bad thing with weed in it all the time is we keep loosening the roots.
Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it alone now. Let them bulb up. I don't know if you guys are having problems with Japanese beetles, but we're having some issues, especially with our trees. So we put one over here, Japanese beetle trap. It's just to pull the beetles away from the garden and the other plants. We're not keeping them close to the garden or anything because I don't want to draw them to the garden. So our tomatoes here, these are beefsteak. Got a lot of tomatoes. But they actually have quit blooming. There are no more blooms on them. And I am starting to think that they are determinate and not indeterminate. Oh my gosh. So I think that's the end of those. We won't be saving any seeds if those are it. Not on those ones anyways. Pepper's doing good.
My cages are falling over.
Oh, what's that?
My cages are all falling over. The tomatoes are getting too heavy.
Yeah, tomatoes are way too heavy for the cages. They're falling. We got to get some stakes put in. Is this on? All right, don't touch the wire fence. Our beets, we finally got some beets in there. And they seem to be doing good. We had to replant them again, so that's good. Our cucumbers starting to do really good now. We're getting some flowers. So that's nice. Tomatoes. You can see some of the corn right there here. Not much came up, but they're doing good. What little we have, they're doing good. So you said you couldn't find the compost or the thing. And look at there's a flower on our
Yep, sure is.
okra. Okra's doing good. So, they're doing awesome. They're starting to get tall. Again, tomatoes are just starting to fall over. And somewhere in here, we have cucumber. I think that's what this is, isn't it? No. I planted like 100 seeds in there, hon.
I don't know where they went. The ones that were grown disappeared. Oh,
That's not
there's
these.
one. There's one, yeah. Yeah, that's them. They haven't done much.
They sure haven't.
Of course they
I've never been able to grow cucumber or watermelon. We did one watermelon, but all we got was like a,
cantaloupe, not cucumber.
or cantaloupe. We did watermelon that one year, and all we got was like a 3-inch watermelon. Out of all that vining and everything. Oh, I gotta take it easy and watch where I'm going so I don't fall. All right. Hi, Mrs. Chicken. So, we got new meat chickens, and they're what, 2 weeks old? They're still babies. And there they are. They need to be moved. You want to move them? There is actually wire fence underneath. Alright. I know they're still babies, but it's very warm. So we have put them out already. And then there's an enclosure here that they can go into when it gets cold at night or anything. But yeah. They're going to need something bigger.
Sure.
So here's my thought. Is maybe we can use this for them to stay in at night. And we can add this thing on. Maybe open this up and then put this in alongside of this so they could go into this area. And then hopefully at night we could get them back into there and shut the door. That way I know that they're safe in there.
She's coming to get where I've just moved that.
Hi, Quackers. That's Quackers. All right. Well, we're walking down here because it's time to give, actually it's a little past due of giving the CCT or CDT shot to our goats. And that's what I need to do. Need to get this taken care of while I still remember. Things have just been so busy that we haven't had really that much time to do anything. Take a look in here. I know it looks like corn, but it's not. It's sorghum. So we got some sorghum coming up, which is really cool because we're going to be just saving all the seeds to replant again for next year. Because we only have one packet of seeds, and I want to be able to plant a bigger space of sorghum next year. And maybe get some, make some honey out of it or syrup. Because that's one thing you can do. And you can also crush the seeds and stuff and actually make a flour. And this is our white corn, Silver Queen. And it looks like it's doing good. Oh, some of them are down. What are they? Why are they down?
I guess from the wind yesterday.
Oh yeah, we probably had some pretty good wind. before we go do the goats, I want to show you. So all over in this area is our orchard, in which we bought some more trees. Is this one on? I'm gonna let you take that off.
Oh my.
So we have it fenced and electrified. So this is our peach, and we haven't done it yet because we're gonna actually move it somewhere else. But we still have, and you're probably wondering, it's in here. Don't move these. We have, it's an apple. And the reason we keep the weeds right there is because it doesn't have many leaves on it. And that will keep the Japanese beetles away from it. And it's been doing a great job because they haven't been getting to the leaves. And then these are all apples. This is a pink lady. He's shaking to get the beetles off. Same thing over here. We're leaving the weeds up, but it's another apple. These ones are, that first one and this one, they're Red Delicious. And looks like the leaves are okay. A couple little bites out of them, but they're not skeletonized. Yellow Delicious. And then this one is a Braeburn apple, and look, it's already got fruit. We bought it with fruit on it already. And the peach tree actually has 3 peaches on it.
What was these?
Red Delicious. This one's been getting kind of hit a little bit. As you can see, the spiny. There we go. Oh, that's a Jonathan? Okay, so this one's a Golden Delicious. And by keeping the weeds up and everything, they'll hit the weeds before they hit the tree, so that's the whole idea. And it's working for the most part. This one's also a Golden Delicious, I believe, and its leaves are looking okay. Again, you can see all of these ones have holes in them, but they're leaving the tree alone. And then we have 2 more apples, or cherries, I'm sorry. We have a Rainer Blush cherry, which we bought it with a bunch of stuff on it, so it's been, but it looks like it's doing okay. There's not much on it. And then we have 1 more cherry. And this one is a Regina cherry. And again, we bought it with a bunch of leaves already brown from the Japanese beetles. So, but anyways, we ended up getting these trees. They were regular, they're 2nd or 3rd year trees already. And we got them from our local Agway. They were regular $89.99, and they marked them down to $40. And then I bought 5 trees. Or how many did I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees. So I bought 6 trees, and I asked them if they go lower, and they gave them to me for $38 each. So that was a great deal because a lot of them have fruit on them already. And that means next year we will have fruit. Hey guys, how are you? Guess what I got for you? You're not gonna like it. Come on. And then we left 1 spot right here in the middle. We were gonna put the peach tree there, but we need another couple more peach trees, and there's not really gonna be room here for them. So we decided to, I went back down and we ended up getting another pink lady apple tree. It's up on off the porch, and we're gonna plant it down here. So this will be all of our apple. So we still gotta come up with a place to get you get to see me for a while.
Put it over there.
We're gonna get a find a place to put some peach trees. We still haven't looked at the apricot that's over on the other pasture because we're not able to get to that pasture because of water problems. So we might have a couple apricot over there. We're not sure if they lasted or if they made it through the winter or not. But hey, 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 hey. You want to put them way up there? He's talking about putting them up in there.
Way up there. Right there. I gotta cut that tree down, so.
So this is a great big oak tree, but there's something wrong with it. It has a disease. So we are going to be planning on cutting it down. All the leaves are turning brown and stuff, and I forget what they call it, but I looked it up and pretty much there's nothing you can do. It will eventually kill the tree, so we're just going to get rid of it altogether. And then that's an apple over there. It gets apples on it, but we're not sure what kind of apple it is, or maybe it just needs a pollinator. Not positive, but we'll figure it out. Anyways,
That's my pocket.
today,
That's my pocket.
how you guys doing in here? What's the post for, hon?
Mhm.
The post? Oh. Oh, you added more support for snow load.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that will definitely work.
How did that one get knocked sideways?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Still got some minerals. Water's clean. They're not real big on alfalfa. Please don't eat my plants. So, but they're doing good. Are they eating their hay okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, quit eating my pants. So, first time, I'm gonna shot them underneath their arm, their front arm. I'm gonna pull the skin up, put it right under the skin. This is their CDT shot. So, but they are getting big and they're doing really good. You guys are doing good, huh? So we're gonna need both of us in order to be able to do this. So I won't be able to actually film it, but we will be back as soon as we're done.
Poop out.
Well, everything went really well. Spice just kind of jerked a little bit when I gave her the shot, and then that was it. She didn't cry out at all, but Sophie had to cry and think that I was killing her or something, but she's fine. They're both very fine. They're both getting big and they're both getting heavy. So, and they're definitely not underweight. That's for darn sure. You're finally eating your alfalfa. We give them a little bit of alfalfa in the morning at night. And... Oh, you don't give it to them at night no more, just in the morning. They don't eat too much of it. They actually prefer the hay, and they've actually been eating a lot of the weeds and stuff through here. So, and we've just been cutting it down little by little, and just so they could get into the good stuff. And then they eat when we cut it, they actually eat the grass and the hay that's laying. Once it dries, that's what they eat. So Spice had a little bit of, last week, some diarrhea, Not real bad. It was just a little runny. But she only had it a couple times last week. So I'm taking a guess that something over there that she's eating just doesn't agree with her. Because it's not every day and it's not every stool. It's just every once in a while she has diarrhea. So that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing something over here is not agreeing with her when she eats it. So, but pretty soon that'll all be gone and they will have the whole entire run to do whatever. Huh, guys. But that's our update. Our biggest one is having the orchard done and keeping an eye on things over there. This time we put the fencing up, and we actually have fencing going all the way across, and it goes across here, and it also goes across here. It's all electrified in order to be able to keep the deer. We have a lot of deer here. So last year we spent $200 on trees and they all died because they all got ate. So how do you return a eaten tree to get your money back? You can't, so it's a loss. But we got bigger trees. We went and did the electric. So Darren's thinking about putting them inside the electric right here.
Because I don't know how high blueberries get.
Blueberries? Depends on the kind. Where?
Over there by all that fence.
Oh.
So if I need to, I can put them up that way, I guess. I don't want to put them up in the hill because if I need to mow, I can't mow.
Yeah. I like to keep them down here inside the electric fence. I don't want animals getting to them. Until we get the property completely enclosed, we can't do that. My big thing is I need to be able to get through here with the tractor over to there if need be. But if you expand this fence out, how are you going over there to mow? Oh, okay. That'll work. I guess I really don't need to get over there with the tractor. It's impossible for me to get over there now. Really need to fill in that ditch and get things leveled out somewhat. Description. And we will see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you want to see when our next video comes up and get an email, hit the notification bell and you will know when we upload the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.